Hey guys, what's up? Aheckman2 here with another custom track review. Today we are going over Elevate MX made by Beeazeeolly. He's one of the newer track makers on Reflex Central, but this track is really nice and I've had fun going along with it. It has a lot of flow to it, and so yeah, let's go ahead and get going here. I've actually doing two custom tracks reviews, and this is my first one of this time being, so I gotta remember which track this is. So right away you can see nice textures, nice foliage around here, and he also has bump models from Dark Slides, I do believe. Some roughness here, and the story of this track is inside and outsides everywhere. It's pretty awesome. Coming to sand here, this is awesome right here as well with the bump models through it. And Dark Slides is getting really good with the bump models and helping out almost every new track creator with them, so it's good for him. And so alright, grab this and we'll glitch our way through. So yeah, you can definitely kind of cut through those yellow tires that he tried to put there to keep you on track. But yeah, anyway, big double downhill. Another big double. I'm in a case. Through some rollers. And then these ruts really grab you well if you get into them right. And it's just really nice and flowy, this track is. But once it starts getting rough, then the ruts get deeper and they're harder to grab, like you would think. So go ahead and jump all the way down to this table here. Off. Double. Now I love this part, you jump right up over the track. More sandy here. He did a great job with the textures. The track is a little wide, but that allows for a lot of riders to be close together. I like how he added a lip to that jump for people who can't quite make it. And we got a big bowl here, and it actually becomes a big bowl. And these inside ruts really are not relevant. Oh, scrub that too much. Because you can just ride the bowl outside like a bowl. And this, you kind of have to get off the gas unless you just want to jump straight over from inside to inside. Oh, another big jump that I scrubbed too much. Jump up over the water. That's a sick thing there, even though I died. And then there's another big jump off to the side here. So there's a lot of good track characters coming out right now, and they're really doing well with their nationals that they're coming out with, and they're a lot of fun. So we're coming around. Uh-oh. That's not the way you're supposed to hit that, and I missed the finish line. Yep, there's the finish line right there. And that was a lap. So we'll go ahead and explore some of the other lines here. Oof, it's so rough. Kind of like miniature whoops. You can kind of find your way around, a smoother way around, going at the top like that. Inside, outside, launches you right up here. Outside, inside, and there's just so many outside inside options and inside outsides, and it's all over the place here, and I love it. I like how it's kind of beaten down there in the one spot for that inside line, and then the rest of it's just gnarly. Let's go ahead and try to get in this rut this time. There we go. See, it really grabs you well, but since it is sunk down into the ground, once you get going for a few laps, it really starts getting dangerous. One thing I don't really like is how the bump models went through the grass there. That doesn't really make sense. But it was there, and that's Dark Slide's fault. I can pick on Dark Slides like that. I'm allowed to. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. There's like jumps off the edge here. Wall, you gotta slow up for that. And here's a little kicker. Oh, landed nose heavy. Gotta jump up over this bowl thing and die, because why not, you know. That inside grabs you alright, but it's not the best. So you can just fly around that thing if you get it going right. Really gotta slow up for that, even though I missed the line that I wanted. Through some rollers, up to another jump. Scrub this, and scrub that, and not do a front flip. And not make that. Alright, let's make this time. And come into our second lap, actually third lap. See, that's another thing, is he didn't make the first lap count, even though it was definitely a full lap around the track. Just grab those ruts, they slingshot you so well. Well, that's a cool little line to there, and you can kind of, if you go to the left side, you can kind of skip all that roughness. Whoop, guess you don't want to take that line. And it's so dug down that you've got to be careful with it, and once it gets rough, you are in trouble, and it's all about picking lines. And we're just going to go flying off the track. And we're gonna, wow, I'm really gooning it up right now. I apologize. I've only put maybe 3 or 4 laps on this track up to this point. But it is a really fun track. I remember doing the laps on it, and I slowly started having more and more fun with it. And I've never really been a big fan of Nationals and Reflex. I've always been more Supercross guy in Reflex, but these custom Nationals, I really enjoy them. They're just so creative. Kind of jumping between the two tables. I like that idea, downhill tables. That's a pretty neat idea. And then the jumping up over the track, that is a brilliant idea that people are slowly starting to incorporate into their tracks. And I really like that. It all kind of started when Jamie T released the J2 compound, and now everyone's trying to do the jump over the track thing, which is awesome. I really like that, and if we can get a lobby going, then you can really have fun racing that way. Which I actually may have some news about something pertaining to me and online playing. Ah, tree! You can kind of cut that, but that tree is perfectly placed there to stop you from cutting it too much. But yeah, I do plan on doing more multiplayer on here, and maybe doing some streaming with it as well, because I don't want to get rid of Reflex. It may seem like I'm doing a lot more sim, which I am, and the reason behind that is because I'm enjoying it more. And a lot of people aren't playing Reflex anymore. It's kind of like a new community that's playing Reflex. A lot of people that I hung around with all switched to sim, so I don't really have anyone to play sim with anymore. Or Reflex with, sorry. Fly around that. Grab that. That inside doesn't really give you a good run for that though. See, nice smooth around the left side there. But I'm gonna start giving custom tracks a rating, like out of 10. And this one I'm going to probably give an 8 or 9 out of 10. I'm gonna grade these pretty hard, and just because I expect perfection. It's really nice textures, environment, everything like that is nice. It's just, again, the splines are not perfect, so that's just gonna take away a little bit, and the bump models aren't exactly all in the best spots, which isn't Beeazeeolly's fault. That's Darkside's fault. But Beeazeeolly could have talked to him and told him to get rid of it, specifically in this spot right here. But yeah, definitely a 9 out of 10 for sure. The ruts are really nice. It gets really deteriorated fast, and I know he'd been working on this for a long time. And just to let you know, basically a 9 is almost a perfect score, because I've been thinking about it, and 10 is basically the perfect track. I don't even think the JT compound would be a 10, because the splines are too restricting. So yeah, that'll give you an idea on it. Even that new one, Alvaretto or whatever, that would be a 9 as well, because the splines are messed up on it. So yeah, a 9 is almost a perfect score. So like I said, 8 or 9 on this one. And yeah, it's a fun track. And our last lap, we're gonna do one more lap here, and I will go ahead and do that in first person. And those tires are weird. One thing I kind of wish this game had, like Sim does, is a map up in the top right. That'd be kind of nice. And it's kind of funny, as I've been playing Sim so much lately, and I just got back onto Reflex today after about not playing for a week and a half or so. And it's just weird. I gotta get used to it all over again. And I was talking to Mr. MX, and I says, you know, it's weird. When I'm getting mad now on Reflex, I go to Sim. Well, usually it's the other way around. When you get mad at Sim, you go to Reflex. But yeah, how the tables have turned. Anyway, first person here. Bet you could really scrub over that if you really wanted to. Got a little cattywampus going off the face there. That's pretty cool. Oof, grab that. Go in the beaten down area. And for anyone with questions about my skins, this bike skin is for me only. And then I never did take that outside there, but it's not really useful considering how good that inside is. And then the gear that I'm wearing is from Xena's pack. His newest one, which actually is really quite old now, back in spring of this year. It's kind of hard to believe. I'm almost coming up. I think I've been playing Reflex for nearly a year now, which is, I can't believe how time is just flying. We're gonna hit this thing, bang! But it's quite amazing. I can't believe that I've had this new PC for almost a year now, which makes it not new anymore. But I do plan on upgrading it, but that's for a different video. But you know, Reflex is, I put over 500 hours onto the game for my first year, and yeah, it was not exactly, it was pretty much what I expected it to be. I had learned about Reflex from Yellow and DO like most people, and watched them for about a year before I actually was building this PC. And that was specifically what I built the PC for, was to play this game. It just so happens that it handles other games very well too, which is a cool thing. But yeah, if you guys are interested in how I started Reflex way back about a year ago, go to my first ever Reflex video. I'll go ahead and link it in the description, and for those people who don't watch all the way to the end of the video, they're going to be wondering, what in the heck is that video linked for? But here we are at the finish line. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Make sure to go give it a download and give Beeazeeolly some love, as track makers put in a bunch of work into these things. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and I'll talk to you guys later.